Hey, I'm Mark Harvey, and in this video, you're going to be learning about how to systemize your property business and why it's so important. Hey, so in this video, I want to take you through a few critical points when it comes to systemizing your property business. But don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel because we are bringing videos out every single day around business, mindset and property, and making sure you get the most out of your life and your money as well. So turn on the notification bell so you get notified every time that we bring out a new video. So when it comes to systemizing anything in any business, the principles are actually all the same. But let's use some property business specifics to make sure that you guys can set yourself up as a real business. Because look, if you don't have systems in place, it's not a business. If like you think you have a business but everything relies on you, it's not a business. I'm sorry to say, but you just have a glorified job, or maybe a job where there's no actual boss. Well, let me tell you something, even that's not the case, because your boss are the people that either are working with you or for you, or actually your client is then your boss. So you've got to have systems in place that are going to continue to repeat the successful aspects of your business, and then it can leverage you, and then you can go and leverage yourself and bring other people in. So we're doing this in all different businesses that I'm involved in, that I'm owning myself, I'm running myself, or all the business that I've trained, consulted, and coached as well. It's about taking areas of the business, getting systems in place. So here's the principle. The system is, I've got to understand what area of the business is it. So let's just take one that is absolutely critical that you need to get systemized, and that's the bookkeeping. So what is it? It's the bookkeeping. Yeah, and that is, a little description of that is obviously everything to do with all the numbers, the profit and loss on your balance sheet, so your accounting at the year end can be done effectively, but also throughout that time you have an absolute clear understanding of everything that's happening, all of the income, the rental income. Now, I wouldn't suggest, if you're doing it through a company that is, I wouldn't suggest mixing trading income, which is doing things like flips and new builds, so things that you're going to sell on, and rental income. I wouldn't advise doing that in the same company, but you got to go take your advice, because I'm not advising you, I'm just saying this is something that you need to take into consideration. Then, from there, what I'm saying is you got to get on top of your numbers. So what it is the numbers. Then, how is it that it's done, so we can understand not only but just by myself, but now we have a written down procedure of like, how is it done? Okay, so receipts, invoices, they're all taken care of. How is it done? It's sent to this location and it's put into this system in this way. So you're coming up with training videos, systemizing your business with training videos, with written documentation of bullet points of how is it actually done. Then you need a procedure on how to actually hand this over to someone else, how to train or how to train someone else. So again, like I said, in all the businesses, and especially in my own businesses, this is exactly what we do. So we know what area it is we're systemizing, we know how then it's done, and how we're going to pass it over to someone else. Then we need to know the time frame that it's going to take for someone to be self-sufficient in that particular field, or like whatever it is. So let's call it the bookkeeping. What is the time frame? So these are some other things that then you can use to scale your business and continue to systemize, because it's all about systemizing. So once you have this area of bookkeeping systemized, so you know what it is, how it's done, how to hand it over to someone, you're now actually ready to hand it over to someone. So you can actually bring someone in, or you can contract it out. I would advise bringing someone in, but it depends on how much you're looking to scale your business and what else it is that you're looking to do. Because in most cases, it's not just the numbers that you want to take care of. There are going to be additional management information and reportings that you need. So it depends on what type of business you have and how much sales and different sales income streams that you have. I mean, we're right now currently have 7 different businesses. So to have a central bookkeeper for the whole group who can manage and produce the output that we require for all these different businesses is a wonderful thing to have absolutely systemized, so we know where we go in, what numbers, and everything is produced in a timely manner so we can review them daily, weekly, and definitely monthly and quarterly basis for all of VAT returns and all of that stuff. So look, I've gave you the principle of how you systemize any area of your business. I've taken businesses from small companies to multi-million-pound global organizations, and it wasn't always this easy. I didn't always have this ability. A lot of the time, businesses and teams and departments that I'd created and worked with were dependent on these people. Now, listen, the people are obviously absolutely important and critical to that, but that's a whole different thing. So make sure you do subscribe to this channel so you can get other videos on how to build teams and how to expand your power team and make sure that everybody is working for the mission and staying very engaged. But right now in this one, you don't want it to rely on a single person. I don't even want my business to singly rely on me. Because the work that we've got to do here on this planet, in this universe, is much bigger than just one person. So you've got to have systems so it can be replicated. So then you've got to be able to train other people to be able to do that. So think of this, just take other area of your business, finding deals maybe. I know a lot of people who have systemized, and I've trained and coached a lot of people to systemize the finding the deal aspect. Again, what is it? Okay, so the area is what it is. So how do I do this? Then there's formulas and mechanisms on how to find deals, how to follow just a formula. I mean, we teach this across a 2-day program called Real Life Property Wealth. So I'd suggest you, if you want to get into that, then make sure you get registered for an up and coming event there. Because what this will actually give you is a formula and a step-by-step procedure on how to do it. This will actually give you what you need to then systemize, because it's how you do it. Then the question is, how do you train someone else? So training someone else, maybe you can get to do it so well yourself first, then have someone shadow you. But again, everything has got to be written down. You've got to document it, doing videos as well. We've got videos for everything and every area of our business that we have systemized so far, so that this part of how do I train someone else and how long does it take them to become self-sufficient in that area is all just taken care of. Because the beauty of that is, and this is the whole thing about some people like, oh, if everybody was an entrepreneur, nobody would work for anyone else. Listen, all entrepreneurs and all business people, they've had to work their way up. So this is how we have created like great opportunities for growth and progression in our businesses and all the businesses that we help coach and teach this way of systemizing. Because now what can happen is the person who does come in and you did train can work on tightening these systems up and then actually departmentalizing this as well. So then you've got different areas of the bookkeeping, different areas of finding the deals, which then someone else, as you scale, as you start to do more volume and bigger volumes, that they can take care of those areas, and then the whole process of and the principle of systemizing happens all over again. So look, again, like I always say, you've got to do the right thing for the right reason, because it's all about the implementation. So right now, what I would suggest you do is actually take an area of your business, if you currently have one, and literally just go through this formula and start implementing and executing this. And if you don't have a business yet, what is the business going to be? And this is perfect for you. You might not think so, but you haven't got any bad habits. You've not got any backtracking to do, so you can start from fresh. What is the first area of my business I want to systemize to be able to leverage me so I can eventually move away? Because the whole idea, guys, is you want to make sure that you're not working in your business. Yeah, you're working on your business. And then the people that come in can have an entrepreneurial flair as well, because you don't want them working in it, you want them working on it. So then the next layer of people can come in who are going to start working their way up. So I love working with people, and if you've got a business idea, I want to hear from you as well. If you've got an idea of something that you're really passionate about but you don't know how to get it off the ground, why don't you reach out to us at Real Life Group here. You can get the details from our YouTube page, or also all of our social media pages, and our website as well, which is reallife-group.com. We would love to hear from you and see how we can help get you kick-started or take you to the next level. So subscribe to this YouTube channel, turn on the notification bell. Don't forget to put your comments in, any questions you have. I will personally go and answer each and every single one of them. And do like it and share it as well, because I think this information is important and we all need to work together to raise the standard of living of humanity. So don't forget, you've got to do the right thing for the right reason, because that's the only way that you're going to discover your true potential.